All right, today we're diving into a new tool that could be a real game changer for anyone in the print-on-demand space. It's called the ChatGPT agent, and it's being framed as your new AI co-pilot. Let's see what that's all about. Look, if you're in the print-on-demand world, you know the grind, right? It's this constant, nagging pressure to create new stuff, to spend hours and hours researching niches, and then you're left scratching your head wondering why one design takes off and another one just fizzles. It's a total treadmill, and honestly, it can burn you out. And I get it. You're probably thinking, oh, great, another AI tool promising the moon. There's so much hype out there. But the source for this explainer puts it pretty bluntly. While a lot of tools are just talk, this one is different. This one apparently actually delivers. So let's just take a second to really define the problem we're talking about. The source calls it the print-on-demand grind. And if you're in this business, these challenges are going to sound very, very familiar. It's a vicious cycle, isn't it? You're on that creative treadmill, which forces you to just guess what might work in a design. All that market research you do somehow still leads to listings that don't convert. And the result? You're just burning through time and money on ads for products that were never going to hit in the first place. Okay, so that's the problem. And this is where the ChatGPT agent steps in. It's built to break that cycle by being less of a simple content generator and more of a real, honest-to-goodness assistant. So what is this thing, really? Well, think of it like an AI that you can actually send out onto the live internet. You give it a prompt, and it can go visit a website, look at the images, understand what's on the page, and then come back to you with a report. It's not just spitting out text, it's actively browsing and thinking on your behalf. The best way to think about this is like getting a whole new toolkit for your business. The source we're digging into today actually breaks it all down into 7 really specific and powerful applications you could use, like right now. So yeah, 7 new ways you can streamline your workflow. And they really fall into 2 big buckets. First, analysis and feedback. And second, research and new ideas. First up, analysis. The agent can pretty much become your personal quality control department. Imagine telling it to go through your entire store and check for blurry images. Or even better, you can give it your own rules, like, hey, flag any t-shirt design where the text has more than 6 words, and it will score your listings for you. It's like a little detector that spots the weak points before they cost you real money. Now, beyond just checking your own stuff, the agent is an incredible research machine. Instead of guessing what's popular, you can send it to Etsy to see what is literally a bestseller today. You can have it scan subreddits to find real quotes and inside jokes from your exact target audience. You can even ask it to create a mood board of top-selling designs so you can see the trends in fonts and colors at a glance. And here's where it gets really powerful. You can stack these tasks. The source calls it a power move. With just one detailed prompt, you can tell the agent to go research a niche, find the trends, and then create design ideas based on what it found. That's hours, maybe even days of work, all automated while you get to focus on marketing. Okay, I know, this all sounds amazing, almost too good to be true. And that's exactly why we need to hit the pause button for a second and have a quick reality check. To really use this thing well, you have to know what it can't do. So here's the deal. The agent is an incredible analyzer, a fantastic researcher, and a tireless assistant. What it is not is perfect. It's not a crystal ball that guarantees sales, and it is definitely not a shortcut that lets you skip the hard work of being creative and strategic. And yeah, since it's a newer tool, you gotta expect some technical quirks. The source is pretty upfront about this. Sometimes it'll hit a dead end, or it might even forget what you asked it to do halfway through a task. Oh, and a big one, it can't log into sites for you if you have 2-factor authentication turned on. So you just have to go in with your eyes open. So when you put all that together, the awesome power and the real-world limitations, you land on the most important idea for using this tool. The source calls this being a smart multiplier. This right here is the key. The whole idea is that the tool isn't a shortcut to success. It's a multiplier for it. It's for smart entrepreneurs who are already doing the work. It takes your strategy, your ideas, and your hustle and just amplifies them. It makes you more effective. That's what having an AI co-pilot is all about. You're still the pilot. You're still in charge. You use the tool to get data that backs up your gut feelings. You let it handle the boring, repetitive research so that you can spend your brain power on creativity and strategy. The goal is to boost your instincts, not to outsource them. So, at the end of the day, AI is putting this incredible new set of tools on the table. It can analyze, it can research, it can ideate faster than any human ever could. The only question left, and it's the one you have to answer for yourself, is how are you going to use them?